No. You know that's not going to happen.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Leah.
I'm Steve.
And I am also Frugal Vagabond.
Third Rock Vagabond.
And we are on the Royal Caribbean 9-month Ultimate World Cruise.
That we are.
And today is August 2nd, and we did not do a quick update yesterday.
No.
But I did post a video, a very cool video, by the way. From when we were in Bruges, Belgium. And I randomly ran into somebody I had never met in real life, but became friends with almost 10 years ago. It was crazy. Give it a watch. It's not very long. It's like 2.5 minutes. What are we doing there?
I was adjusting a little bit.
Okay. All right. And then yesterday,
just a day away. What?
Where were we at yesterday?
That little town that had a nice little old town in it.
Yes.
It was really neat.
There's lots of those, though.
Yes.
Today was Tallinn, Estonia. And yesterday was Riga, Latvia. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
cute little town. Beautiful, beautiful.
All of these...
Both in today's two, I'm sorry.
Yes, both. All of these towns are very charming. Charming is the word that I think of when I see them. They're very charming.
Yes.
And
very
lots of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of year old history.
Yeah.
So the day before yesterday, we didn't have anything planned. I think we mentioned that when we did our update that day. And what are you looking at?
I'm looking at the two other little cruise ships, the small ones. They're
focus.
awesome.
Focus. Okay. So we didn't have anything planned, and a friend of ours who was on the ship had an excursion plan that her and her husband didn't want to go on. Asked if we wanted to do it. We did.
So we did.
And it was a Segway tour.
Yes.
And we have never done a Segway tour. I've never been on a Segway before. So
I like them.
it was a fun day.
Yes.
There was a bit of a mishap. So, I don't know if this is true for all Segway tour companies, but they do not teach you how to get off the Segway without needing help. And this became clear at one stopping point. We were there for like 5 or 10 minutes, and I don't know if you've ever been on one of these, but your calves and your feet start to hurt for a while because you're basically, it's almost like you're gripping with your whole leg. Thanks for the hearts.
Oh, thanks, yeah.
That's awesome. Hi, Cindy.
Oh, hey, Cindy, how you doing? Good to see you.
Anyway, so I tried to get off because I wanted to give my legs a break for a minute. Hey, Eric. Oh,
hey, Eric.
Good to see you.
What's up, man?
Third shifter.
Yeah.
It's good to see you. So, I tried to get off. Almost lost control of my Segway and realized wanted to keep going. So luckily, the tour guide lady recognized this and kind of ran over and helped me out. And then we all got to get off and give our legs a rest for a few minutes. The glitch thing happened a little bit later. We were not the only cruise ship in town. There were lots of tour groups, and even though this place has really wide sidewalks, there were lots of tourists taking up space in them.
And they don't look at the Segway device as something to.
It's a motorized vehicle, and you should be concerned with it because it's very heavy.
And it has a huge battery. It's got a huge electric motor in it.
And it doesn't stop. There's not a brake to it, really.
Not really, and it wants to keep going when you don't think it should.
Yes. Anyway, so what happened was... we had just come around a big tour group. We were crossing the road, and there was a little V once you cross the road, so you could go left, you could go right of the V, or you could cross the road also onto the right. So right at the V, where it's the narrowest point in the sidewalk, there were two public scooters, that people can just take
little electric scooters. You scan a little barcode and it locks you into it and you pay for it there.
And they were parked perpendicular, so they were taking up what little space there was on the sidewalk. And there was also a family who wanted to cross the street, giving us say the Segway is this wide. There was like half the amount of space we needed to get through. So our guide asked the guy to move, which he sort of did, but not really. And when I tried to go by, the wheel of my Segway clipped one of those scooters and completely lost my balance. And I ended up twisting my knee and my ankle.
And Segway wanted to keep going?
And because the Segway wanted to keep going. And by the way, it ran into the guy who wouldn't move. So he kind of got what he deserved there for not moving.
Karma, I think they call
Instant
it.
Karma, really, instant karma. So I had to take a break for a little bit. I was very grumpy afterwards. I was very angry that I had wiped out. And also, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I moved my ankle and leg around a little bit and decided I would try to get back on. I did. I was able to finish the tour, and I walked back to the ship.
Yep.
On my own leg. So
Yep.
my leg was hurting a little bit yesterday. I had it wrapped up and I had ice on it, or cool packs on it for a while. But today was not bad. I went out for a short walk today, so I didn't get to explore nearly as much as I wanted to yesterday or today, because I didn't want to overdo it with my iffy hoofs. So Steve went out on his own. Well, we went out together,
Yeah.
but I came back early after we'd seen just a couple of places, and then you explored some more. So
they did have a shuttle bus,
Yep.
so
we didn't have to walk to town,
she
which was nice.
got back on the shuttle bus and came back to the ship, so it wasn't like she had to walk all the way back to the ship by herself.
Like I did yesterday.
Don't look down on me, people. I made sure she was okay.
So what did you see?
I saw a lot of the old town.
By the way, he just got back, and I'm like, hey, I want to do a live before we go to dinner, so I haven't even heard the story yet.
It was really neat. There's still part of the wall, a large section of the wall of the old town.
Oh, the city wall?
Yes.
Like, okay, cool.
Yes, I got a lot of video and pictures of it. So.
Were you able to walk up the top of it, or no?
No, I didn't. Once I realized how long it was and circled around, I instead of going up on it, which would have been neat, but I just stayed around, and it wasn't like you could walk along the whole thing. There was just different turret
parts,
areas, the towers that you could go up in and look around. I think just one that I really saw that you could go up in.
Okay.
But they're still repairing some of the other ones. But it was just so neat, and the old town it's just beautiful. All the old buildings that are still there.
Copper towers on the Catholic churches and huge bells on the Orthodox
And
churches.
For those of y'all
I didn't
who
get to see that.
are curious about what I was looking at previously, this is part of it. We got two of these cruise ships that are about the same size that were next to. This is one of them, and the other's right here.
Is that a ferry or a cruise ship?
That is a cruise ship.
Okay. Well, you see it has room.
The ferries are actually back over there. The other ships you see,
Yeah.
those are the ferries. This one, it says World Navigator, so it's another smaller cruise ship.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw this one coming in today.
Yeah, it's about the same size as this one, and it's absolutely just a beautiful ship. It looks like it's more for regional.
They don't look like they have enough lifeboats on them, though.
How many people they have?
I just see one big one.
Well, they probably got one on the other side, and then they got these two smaller boats on the back, which are probably used, but of course they're not actual life rafts, but depending on what's going on, they can use those.
I don't think they have enough life rafts.
Yeah. Oh, hey, we got a lot more people showing up.
Oh,
Lost audio. What'd you do?
I don't know. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Okay, there we go. Okay.
Lost audio, no
hi,
sound.
Crystal.
Did
Good to
y'all
see
get
you.
it back? Hey, Crystal, how you doing?
Okay, so Cindy, if you could tell us where we dropped off in the
excellent,
story, I would
excellent.
super appreciate that.
Yeah, we were looking at the... someone didn't charge the microphone, it sounds like. Hi, just stand by. Technical difficulties. Hold on.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, can you hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear us now?
So this one doesn't have a clip on it, so I'm gonna have to hold this one. When Steve said the wall was still there, okay.
Gone again.
I think we're good now. I'm pretty sure we're good now.
Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm so good. Happy to see you too, Crystal.
Sorry for the technical difficulties.
Go back to
Sasser.
Sasser. Yeah. I get in trouble for not charging my little microphones. Thanks for the love. So y'all can hear us now?
Yes.
Give me a thumbs up for
something.
We just want to make sure that y'all can hear us. Okay,
He can
Eric,
hear-
we know you're laughing.
He can hear us because
Yes.
he's laughing
Yes,
at us.
he
Okay. Okay.
Yes, cool. So we were talking about the other cruise ships that were out here, the small cruise ships.
Sorry.
Smaller, but they still look nice. The one that's sitting right here looks very nice, but they look more for like the regionals, almost like the expedition type that we saw down in South America
Yeah.
that would go down to Antarctica.
Yeah. Or the National Geographic one.
Yeah,
It actually
yeah.
kind of looks like that too.
Yeah, and
What I was saying when that one went by, which is kind of, Daniele says
hey, Daniele.
they're six star. I don't know what that means, but okay. Bougie. Oh, they're bougie.
So they're fancy.
Anyway, I don't think they have enough life rafts
Well,
on
depends on how
that.
many people are on it.
2 is probably not enough.
There's standards they have to go by.
Anyway, I'm quite sure they're
Yeah.
legal and all that stuff. Yeah. Okay, so what else did you see in town today?
A lot of the old buildings. It was just so neat. Just beautiful. Another beautiful old town. 103 crew.
Okay, so that is
84
less than the
guests.
500.
Yeah.
they
So
could do that.
284, almost 300 people on it. So yeah. Yep.
So we were talking about the copper towers on the Catholic churches and the cool bells on the Orthodox churches.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very, very cool. Very cool.
Not me being a geek with Mom wanting to know how much it costs to get on. Maybe you'll do that one next, Daniele.
That's it.
I think your mom has turned into a cruise buff.
Yes.
Like she really is enjoying all of these. I'm glad to hear that. That's cool.
For those of you who don't know, Daniele does entertainment here on the ship. He's fantastic.
I'm not
wonderful
sure.
singer.
I don't remember what his actual title was, but I just
He
call
is
him
the
the guy
master
in
of all
charge of
things
all that
entertainment.
stuff.
Master of all things
Well, in
entertainment.
the theater section,
Theater, yes.
right? Not the trivia and stuff like that, but in the
That's
theater.
not entertainment.
Yes.
That's not entertainment.
It is
Sorry.
to some people.
No. No, Daniele's got a wonderful voice. Puts on great shows.
Amazing singer. I'll take that title.
Master of all. But anyway, the town was beautiful today. I got to see a lot of the old wall that was still in place. It's just really beautiful. Really beautiful. Love these. Since we've gotten to Europe, I've really loved seeing all the old towns.
Well, because this is your first time in Europe.
It is my first time in Europe. I love the
All
old
the
towns.
traveling he's done, and this is his first time in Europe.
Yeah, especially being able to see the old towns and the architecture's beautiful. And back when they had character, architects,
And had to work with stone.
and work with stone cutters. There you go. But it's really beautiful. Really beautiful. I got a lot of video and picture for you.
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll be stealing that footage later so I can put...
It's not stealing if I give it to you.
Well, true. I like to say stealing anyway.
Yeah.
Makes me sound sort of evil.
Sure.
Okay, that's it for the quick update.
Nice and evil.
Went a little longer because we lost audio for a little while.
Yep.
Thank you guys for sticking with us.
And Crystal, it was great to see you there. I need to give you a chat and see how y'all are doing.
Yep. And Daniele, thank you.
Daniele, thanks for joining us. We really love you and appreciate all that you do on the ship.
And Eric, love you and miss you
Yes,
too. And Cindy,
Eric.
love you and miss you too.
Yes, and Pete.
And give Pete a hug for us, please.
Yes. Pete is our puppy. Love you, brother. Love you, sister.
All right, everybody, have a good night or morning, I guess, if you're from the U.S. Bye.
They've started their day. Woo-hoo. All right, adios. We'll see y'all later and do a, well, never mind.